Passive-aggressive behavior is a subtle yet disruptive form of communication. It often manifests as indirect resistance, avoidance, or sarcasm, making it difficult to address directly. In this video, we'll explore what passive-aggressive behavior looks like, why it occurs, and most importantly, how you can effectively deal with it. Understanding the root causes and recognizing the signs are the first steps toward managing these challenging interactions. Whether in the workplace, at home, or among friends, passive-aggressive behavior can undermine relationships and productivity. Let's start by defining passive aggression and setting the stage for practical solutions. Recognizing passive-aggressive behavior is crucial for addressing it effectively. Common signs include procrastination, intentional mistakes, sarcasm, and subtle resistance to requests. These behaviors often leave you feeling confused or frustrated, as the underlying hostility is masked by apparent compliance. By learning to spot these signs early, you can better prepare yourself to respond constructively. In this scene, we'll highlight the most frequent indicators and discuss how they might appear in everyday situations, helping you become more aware and proactive. Passive-aggressive behavior often stems from underlying feelings of anger, resentment, or powerlessness. People may resort to indirect expressions when they feel unable to confront issues openly. This can be due to fear of conflict, lack of communication skills, or cultural influences that discourage direct confrontation. By understanding these root causes, you can approach passive-aggressive individuals with greater empathy and patience. Recognizing that their behavior is often a coping mechanism allows you to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Passive-aggressive behavior can erode trust and create tension in relationships. When issues are not addressed directly, misunderstandings accumulate and resentment grows. Over time, this can lead to a breakdown in communication and emotional distance. Whether in personal or professional settings, the effects of passive aggression are far-reaching. It's important to recognize how these behaviors affect both parties and take steps to foster healthier interactions. In this scene, we'll examine the consequences of passive aggression and why it's essential to address it promptly. Passive-aggressive behavior can appear in various scenarios, such as workplace interactions, family dynamics, or friendships. For example, a colleague may agree to help but intentionally delay the task, or a family member might use sarcasm to express dissatisfaction. Understanding these scenarios helps you anticipate and prepare for passive-aggressive responses. By identifying patterns, you can tailor your approach to each situation and minimize the negative impact. Let's look at some typical examples and discuss how to spot passive aggression in different contexts. Dealing with passive-aggressive behavior can trigger strong emotional responses, such as frustration, confusion, or anger. It's important to manage your own emotions before addressing the issue. Taking a step back, practicing mindfulness, and reflecting on your feelings can help you respond calmly and constructively. By maintaining emotional balance, you avoid escalating the situation and create space for effective communication. This scene explores strategies for managing your reactions and staying composed when faced with passive aggression. One effective way to deal with passive-aggressive behavior is to set clear boundaries. Communicate your expectations and limits assertively, without aggression. This helps prevent misunderstandings and discourages indirect resistance. By establishing boundaries, you create a safe environment for open dialogue and mutual respect. In this scene, we'll discuss practical steps for setting boundaries and maintaining them, ensuring that your interactions remain healthy and productive. Assertive communication is key to addressing passive-aggressive behavior. Express your thoughts and feelings directly, using I statements to avoid blame. For example, say, I feel concerned when deadlines are missed, instead of accusing someone. This approach encourages honesty and reduces defensiveness. By practicing assertiveness, you foster transparency and build stronger relationships. This scene provides tips for developing assertive communication skills and applying them in challenging situations. Active listening is essential when dealing with passive-aggressive individuals. Give your full attention, acknowledge their feelings, and ask clarifying questions. This demonstrates respect and encourages open communication. By listening actively, you can uncover hidden concerns and address them directly. This scene explores techniques for active listening and how it can transform difficult conversations into opportunities for understanding and resolution. It's tempting to respond to passive-aggressive behavior with similar tactics, but retaliation only perpetuates the cycle. Instead, focus on constructive responses and maintain your integrity. By refusing to engage in passive aggression, you set a positive example and encourage healthier interactions. This scene discusses why avoiding retaliation is important and offers strategies for staying above the fray. Directly addressing the underlying issues is crucial for resolving passive-aggressive behavior. Approach the person calmly and express your concerns without judgment. Ask open-ended questions to encourage dialogue and seek solutions together. By confronting the problem head-on, you demonstrate courage and commitment to improving the relationship. This scene guides you through the process of addressing issues directly and finding common ground. Encouraging openness helps break down barriers and reduce passive-aggressive tendencies. Create an environment where people feel safe to express their thoughts and emotions. Use positive reinforcement and show appreciation for honest communication. By fostering openness, you build trust and promote healthier interactions. This scene explores ways to encourage openness and support others in sharing their feelings. Seeking feedback is a valuable tool for improving communication and addressing passive-aggressive behavior. Ask for input on your own actions and listen to suggestions. This demonstrates humility and willingness to grow. By inviting feedback, you show that you value others' perspectives and are committed to mutual improvement. This scene discusses how to seek feedback effectively and use it to strengthen relationships. Modeling healthy behavior is one of the most effective ways to influence others. Demonstrate direct communication, emotional intelligence, and respect in your interactions. By setting a positive example, you encourage others to adopt similar behaviors. This scene highlights the importance of modeling healthy communication and how it can inspire change in passive-aggressive individuals. Humor can be a useful tool for diffusing tension, but it must be used carefully. Avoid sarcasm or jokes that may be misinterpreted as passive-aggressive. Instead, use light-hearted humor to create a relaxed atmosphere and encourage openness. This scene explores how to use humor constructively and avoid pitfalls that could worsen passive-aggressive behavior. Stress can exacerbate passive-aggressive behavior, making it harder to communicate effectively. Learn to manage stress through relaxation techniques, exercise, and healthy routines. By reducing stress, you improve your ability to respond calmly and constructively. This scene discusses the connection between stress and passive aggression and offers practical tips for stress management. Trust is the foundation of healthy relationships and effective communication. Passive-aggressive behavior often arises when trust is lacking. Focus on building trust through consistency, honesty, and reliability. By demonstrating trustworthiness, you encourage others to communicate openly and reduce passive-aggressive tendencies. This scene explores strategies for building trust and strengthening connections. Developing conflict resolution skills is essential for dealing with passive-aggressive behavior. Learn to identify underlying issues, mediate disagreements, and find win-win solutions. By approaching conflict constructively, you prevent escalation and promote healthy communication. This scene provides practical tips for resolving conflicts and maintaining positive relationships. Empathy is a powerful tool for dealing with passive-aggressive behavior. Try to understand the other person's perspective and acknowledge their feelings. By showing empathy, you create a supportive environment and encourage honest communication. This scene discusses how empathy can transform interactions and reduce passive-aggressive tendencies. Sometimes, passive-aggressive behavior may require professional intervention. If the behavior persists or causes significant distress, consider seeking help from a counselor or therapist. Professional guidance can provide new perspectives and strategies for managing difficult interactions. This scene explains when to seek help and how therapy can support healthier communication. Self-reflection is important for understanding your own role in passive-aggressive interactions. Examine your communication style and consider whether you may inadvertently contribute to the problem. By reflecting on your actions, you can make positive changes and foster healthier relationships. This scene encourages self-awareness and personal growth as part of the solution. Passive-aggressive behavior can affect group dynamics, leading to tension and reduced productivity. Address issues collectively and encourage open dialogue among group members. By fostering a collaborative environment, you minimize passive-aggressive tendencies and promote teamwork. This scene explores how to manage group dynamics and create a positive atmosphere. Cultural influences can shape how passive-aggressive behavior is expressed and perceived. In some cultures, direct confrontation is discouraged, leading to more indirect communication. Understanding cultural differences helps you navigate passive-aggressive interactions with sensitivity and respect. This scene discusses the role of culture and how to adapt your approach accordingly. Dealing with passive-aggressive behavior requires long-term strategies. Focus on building strong relationships, maintaining open communication, and practicing patience. By consistently applying these strategies, you create a positive environment and reduce passive-aggressive tendencies over time. This scene outlines effective long-term approaches for managing difficult behaviors. Workplace passive-aggressive behavior can undermine morale and productivity. Address issues promptly, set clear expectations, and encourage team collaboration. By promoting a culture of openness and accountability, you minimize passive-aggressive tendencies and foster a healthier work environment. This scene provides practical tips for handling passive aggression in professional settings. Passive-aggressive behavior in families can strain relationships and create ongoing tension. Encourage open communication, set boundaries, and seek support when needed. By addressing issues together, you strengthen family bonds and promote healthier interactions. This scene explores strategies for dealing with passive aggression within families. Passive-aggressive behavior can damage friendships and create distance. Address issues honestly, practice empathy, and support each other's growth. By fostering trust and openness, you maintain strong friendships and reduce passive-aggressive tendencies. This scene discusses how to handle passive aggression among friends. Taking care of yourself is essential when dealing with passive-aggressive behavior. Practice self-care through relaxation, hobbies, and healthy routines. By prioritizing your well-being, you build resilience and maintain emotional balance. This scene offers self-care strategies to help you cope with challenging interactions. In summary, dealing with passive-aggressive behavior requires awareness, empathy, and assertive communication. Recognize the signs, understand the causes, and apply practical strategies to address issues constructively. By fostering openness, setting boundaries, and modeling healthy behavior, you can create positive relationships and minimize passive-aggressive tendencies. This scene recaps the key points and encourages ongoing growth. Passive-aggressive behavior can be challenging, but with the right tools and mindset, you can manage it effectively. Remember to stay patient, practice self-care, and seek support when needed. By applying the strategies discussed in this video, you empower yourself and others to build healthier, more fulfilling relationships. Thank you for watching, and take these lessons forward in your daily life.